But I am coming today. Just drop some more knowledge, little words of wisdom. And a part of it today, as my title is called Thoughts to Feelings or Feelings to Thoughts, is one of those things where yesterday was Halloween, had a good time with the kids. I had Moana. What's going on, Jared? Had Moana and I had Wonder Woman. So, what's going on, man? Where your crutches at, man? Where your crutches at? Where your crutches at? Where your crutches? Where your crutches? Where your crutches?
Oh, my foot, man. This foot kicking my butt, man.
Hey, man.
You know what happens? There's certain shoes I can't wear.
I mean, you got to give them up, man. You go ahead and bless me with them, man. Go ahead and give me the Nikes.
I got to get the Kapali. The steel toes are no good for me.
That's why I don't wear mine. So, but you know the regulations say you're only supposed to wear them when you're moving items.
Yeah.
So we don't wear ours until we.
Yeah, all them things tear my feet.
Yeah.
I can't mess with them.
But you can go ahead and bless me with them Nikes, though.
Huh?
You can go ahead and bless me with them Nikes, though. What size that is? What up, Drew? What's going on, man? So, yeah, I'm finna explain real quick, man. I'm sorry about that. It's one of my coworkers. Thoughts to feelings. Give y'all some knowledge on how when we're young, when I mean young, it's like, you know, when you're 5, 6, 7, when you haven't really caught yourself to where you're old enough to say, I feel. You don't say, what's going on, Mr. Charles? You don't say, when you're young, like, I'll give you an example. I was talking to my daughter yesterday, and I was like, I told her to do something, and she did it, but then she didn't do it. So it's like she did it, and then she went to go do something else. So now I asked her, I said, Grace, why didn't you do what I told you to do? And the first thing she said was, she was like, well, I thought. And I was like, oh, so you thought. So which means she's processing it and she's thinking first before she does anything. Versus, as we get older, we get to a point to where we're saying, I feel, or this is how he made me feel, or this is how she made me feel, or this is the way I want to feel. So, and I thought about it to myself this morning. I was like, well, we have to know how to separate our thoughts and our feelings, because like a lot of times in life, people are saying, man, this person made me feel this way. Like this person, did this because this is what they felt. Like sometimes you have to sit back and realize, like, no one, like, stop telling people or people, stop letting people tell you how you feel about a certain situation, how you feel about a certain circumstance. Like, stop letting people tell you you don't feel the way that you feel. Because nobody can control the way that you feel. It's how you feel. Like, you have the right to feel whatever way that you're feeling. Like, nobody said there's a right or wrong way to feel what you're feeling, but it's just at the same time, you have to understand you can feel that way, but don't let nobody tell you you can't feel that way. So it's like, I tell a lot of people there's a difference between authority and being in power. Like, power and authority are two different things. And I'll give you an example. A police officer has power and authority. So for those who've been pulled over before, or, if a police officer, you're coming down 95 and you realize a police officer is standing in the middle of the street. Like, if he's standing in the middle of the street or the road and you see him, like, he doesn't have the power to stop the vehicle. He doesn't have the power to, like, he can't put his hands on the vehicle and make you stop driving. But he does have the authority to make you pull over. Because you understand, with the authority, if I don't pull over, there are going to be consequences where it's gonna be a high speed chase, or like something good ain't gonna come out of it. But he don't have the power to stop you. So it's like in your conscious mind, you have to understand the same thing with your feelings. Like if I tell someone, hey, this is how I feel about something, they can't tell me that I don't feel that way when I express this is how I feel. Like, you can't tell me that. So meaning if you take your feelings away from it and you go back to your thoughts, like nobody has the power to say, you know, oh, you can't feel that way. Like nobody has the power to take away from you what you're feeling, meaning nobody has the power to make you angry. Like I can't, like there's no physical thing that I can do to be like, oh, like that made me angry. Like you can like it's a thought. It's like sitting down. Like if I sit down and think long enough, if I think long enough, I can make myself mad. If I just think about all the bad things that have happened in my life, I can make myself to where I'm physically like doing harm to my body and just all kind of things to where I'm forcing myself to be mad, because you can't be mad and angry at the same time. I mean, you can't be happy and angry at the same time. You can't do both. But it all starts with what you're thinking and what, you know, because a lot of people nowadays are just saying like, hey, this is how I feel. And they're like, you don't feel that way. You don't feel that way. And then bad things happen because you don't pay attention to what that person expressed. And then you went into a whole different thought process to where it's like, okay, well, that person did feel that way. And I ain't pay attention. So that's what I realized. Like, as we get older, we have to understand the difference between feeling and thoughts. Because like I said, when we're young and we're in that mindset, we have those mindsets of like little kids. We like, man, I thought I was supposed to do this. Well, I thought you said go do that. Versus when we get older, it went, well, I feel I'm supposed to do this. I feel that, you know, I wanted to do that. You know, it's just one of those things that I just feel like, you know, people need to hear and be able to understand. I mean, y'all give me feedback. Tell me, you know, what you think about it. You know, what thoughts are, what feelings are. I'm just going off, you know, my 6-year-old and just realizing I was like, okay, she thought versus she feel. Because I feel like truly when we get older, we go deeper and we end saying, oh, I feel versus, you know, saying I thought. So, you know, y'all give me feedback. Give me what your thoughts are. Not your feelings. But, yeah, I just wanted to be able to just, like, you know, let's see. You want to... I don't even know how to do this thing here. What up, BG? What's going on with you? Just giving a quick little thing on thoughts and feelings, man. You know, just trying to... You see the logo. You see me doing my thing. So, you see the shirt. Yeah, I'm ordering my shirts too. The shirt's supposed to be coming in. It's supposed to be coming in, I guess, before Thanksgiving. So, they called me today because they got my order wrong. So I'm glad that they called me before they started shipping them. So, but yeah, what up, BG? I was just giving everybody just a little quick overview on thoughts and feelings, on how people can't control either your thoughts or your feelings. You know, like, don't let people control what you can control. And I think in life, that's what I've come to understand, that, man, people are dealing with things that have nothing to do with you. Like, really, I mean, honestly, like, people are dealing with things in life to other people, you know, that has nothing to do with you. Like, a lot of people posted, you know, people lying on me, people, you know, like, now that I think about it in my mind, I'm like, if they liars, what they supposed to do? Like, that's what they supposed to do. They supposed to lie. That's what liars do. You can't expect anything else from a liar. That's what they're supposed to do. I mean, it's like saying, oh yeah, he a basketball player. Like, if he playing hockey, you like, well, he playing basketball, that's what you... So what I realized, and I mean, y'all can attest to this, growing up, people see who you are before your voice is heard. I'm gonna say that again. People see who you are before your voice is even heard. So if you break that down, people are already looking at what you're doing before you can even say anything. Because they can look at, oh, okay, that person do this, and that could be completely different than what if you heard me speak. That's something. If you hear me out, that's something completely different than what you probably was assuming or thinking of just seeing what I'm doing. So, and that's another thing that that's another topic that I'm gonna share on. But yeah. So, like I say, y'all give me y'all insight, give me y'all views, leave comments, share, post, and like I said, control what you can control. Don't let nobody put limitations on you. Don't let nobody tell you what you can't feel, what you can't, you can't think that way. But just know that you are in control of whatever you want to do, whatever you want to achieve. And that's why I told my brother that I am taking the month of November and I'm challenging myself that I'm not watching TV. Like, I'm just really dedicate not watching TV this month to doing something, not say productive, just doing something different. Just doing something where I'm probably gonna read, probably write more in my book, try to finish up my book. But I'm just not watching TV because you can get sidetracked real easy watching TV, staying up late, all that good stuff. So no TV for me, no Netflix and chill. Just taking that out and putting my focus, using my time wisely and focusing it somewhere else to make me be more successful. So, all right, until next time, I'm out.